Yeah, my interest in children's book.
Wait.
Oh,
Uh, good afternoon. It's really a pleasure meeting you after this meeting of IBBY Africa regional meeting. And I am Christian Elongue from Mona Kalati, an initiative that aims to promote African children books online and also facilitate access to children books through different activities and workshops that we are organizing. So we would like to know more about you and also about the Children Africana Book Awards. And first, could you kindly introduce yourself for our audience, please?
okay. My name is Vivian of IBBY. I'm a professor of literature and literacy at the Pennsylvania State University in the United States. I, I became my interest in children's literature really is ongoing. Of course, I'm teaching children's literature now, and I got interested in children's literature a while ago, especially when I noticed that most of us we realize that we grew up with books from the West, and which means that you're walking around knowing all the stories about everybody but for yourself also. And then of course when I wanted to start going for my PhD, so the person who eventually became my advisor, he had this book called The Fortune Teller that was set in Cameroon, and I was so excited about it. Oh my God, a beautiful picture, a picture book set in Cameroon, and that in a way reinforced my interest in that discipline. In the course of doing my dissertation, also doing my research, I realized that my God, we didn't have many books about Africa, especially contemporary Africa, and that led me to also see some of the books that have won award about Africa. It was in the process of doing my dissertation, and then later on when I finished that, in the course of doing that, that's when I got introduced to Brenda Randolph, again the founder of AfricaAccessReview.org, that houses the Children's Africana Book Award. During that, because of my interest in children's literature about Africa, and my interest in particularly my research in West Africa children's literature, I was invited to be part of the Kaba Awards committee, and then since then I've been privileged enough to be exposed to all kinds of books, to begin to understand, and it's helped me to understand what is possible in Africa. And of course, you encounter all kinds of books, but you also encounter books that are really, really good, which also uh, helps uh, uh, helps to begin to debunk some of the myths about what it means to be black and African in the
Okay.
diaspora.
Okay. And what is the purpose of the Children Africana Book Award?
Well, one clear purpose is to first of all recognize high quality books from the continent or about the African children. Mhm. And then, of course, another clear goal also is to get these books into the hands of classroom teachers and to children in the African diaspora. So that way, they are exposed to books about Africa, and it's also again helps them to begin to see different sides of the story. That yes, Africa is not all these stereotypes that
That
we
is
see in the media.
okay.
Africa is more than that. There's a
Okay.
lot going on. It's a dynamic continent.
Okay.
And within Africa, you have different countries also. And within the different countries, you have different
Culture.
cultures
Okay.
here.
And what is the process of selection or nomination for the books that are going to be awarded?
The process, I can't really sit here and tell you about it, but I can just say for anybody who's interested, to just go to the webpage and see the detailed process. Because if I tell you verbally now, I may miss one of the important
element.
steps. So I would recommend that you look at the nomination process carefully
Okay.
and try to get anybody again who is interested in that to look at this nomination process carefully and try to submit their work during every season that we are looking at books. Yeah.
Okay. And what has been some of the challenge that open access book has been facing up to now?
That I don't know if I can speak to that, but I know that again. Sometimes we receive books from lots of people, and African Book Collective has been helpful too because that's a source where you have people, local independent publishers in the continent. Sometimes they send their books through Collective because African Book Collective acts as a distributor, as a matter of fact, and so through that means it comes to the AfricaAccessReview.org. We get books like that from there. So in terms of open access, I can't really speak too much about that because I know that as a member of the awards committee, I read books. I review books that publishers sent to me
Okay.
because our names are there. Again, in terms of some of those details, I think Brenda, the founder of the award, she will
Yes.
know because she's like the front person that they contact. I receive the books and then I participate in the deliberations and then the blog for my reviews
Okay.
for the winning book.
And what has been some of the success story or the impact that the Children Africana Book Award has been having all along the years?
The success one again. You have, like you saw some of the videos that is for the festival. You have young children, especially in the DC area, very excited about this work. And sometimes when we go for the festivals in the Smithsonian Museum of African Art, again they put up performances, and then of course they are so proud of their roots, so proud of coming from this continent, and that's really exciting. And then they get involved in all kinds of arts and crafts, so that they're more curious about the continent, the different parts of the continent. And then of course you have school teachers who used to have problems in terms of I don't know this book, but again if they go to the cover, they begin to see all these award-winning books. That's a start for their curriculum. So when they start from there, then they can begin. Then they're able to recognize the names of authors. For example, like I was saying now, this new voice begin to say Edmond Opare. So all you need to do is just, hey, Edmond Opare, the book won an award or something like that. Let me look if there are other books about him also.
Okay.
And the same thing with the authors.
So
Again,
it increased the visibility of the authors. Okay.
So you do that.
Okay.
And that's why I keep saying it's important that people in the continent, they go to Amazon.com and write reviews too. So that way people see the interest there. Or you go to Goodreads. Go to
Okay.
Goodreads and write reviews.
Okay.
Mhm.
And any last word for our audience, those following munakalati.org and all those who have an interest about children African literature?
I would say these are exciting times. There's no stopping us anymore. The world is our stage, and we just keep fighting. We just keep pushing. And if you want to publish your story, and there's no publisher there, publish it anyway, and then try to market it somehow. Again, because you have people who are self-publishing books and putting it on Amazon, it's visibility.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as you have people to help you review this.
Okay.
So they're always ways to submit.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank you so much. It was really a pleasure interacting with you. Once again, I am Christian Elongue. Thank you, Vivian, and we wish you all the best in your initiative.
Thank you, and wish you all the best too.
Thank you.